N'golo Kante is widely regarded as one of the greatest defensive midfielders of his time. But was Victor Wanyama actually better in the 2016-2017 season when both players were in their primes? And this is the video that we're going to be looking at. Was Victor Wanyama better than prime N'golo Kante? So welcome back to El Fubila Football, Kenya's biggest football channel. And today we're going to be looking at an article courtesy of Pulse Sports. It's a pretty interesting one. The title was Analysis: Was ex-Harambee Stars and Tottenham star Victor Wanyama actually better than N'golo Kante? And before we get into the video, the stats and everything, do comment what you actually think about this before we go any further. The careers of Victor Wanyama and N'golo Kante have long been the subject of debate among football enthusiasts. Both midfielders carved out stellar reputations in the Premier League, excelling in defensive roles for Tottenham and Chelsea respectively. However, determining who was the superior player requires a deep dive into their playing styles, club careers, international achievements, and most intriguingly, their performances in the 2016-2017 season when both were at their peak. So we were going to look at the style of play. We won't dive into every single detail. However, you can check out the full article. It will be in the description below. So the styles of play: Wanyama, standing at 1.88 meters, was a physically imposing enforcer. His aerial dominance, ability to break up play, and powerful tackling made him a vital shield for his defense. He was also adept at distributing the ball with an impressive passing range that allowed his team to transition from defense to attack effectively. Kante, on the other hand, built his legacy on relentless energy, positional awareness, and unmatched work ethic. That goes without saying. At 1.68 meters, you can already see the distinction. He compensated for his lack of height with incredible stamina, quick recoveries, and elite level interceptions. His ability to cover almost every blade of grass made him a more dynamic presence, influencing games on both ends of the pitch. So, club careers. Wanyama rose to prominence at Celtic, winning 2 Scottish Premier League titles and famously scoring against Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League. His move to Southampton made him the first Kenyan to play in the Premier League, and his subsequent transfer to Tottenham saw him play a pivotal role in the 2016-17 campaign where Spurs finished second. Kante's rise was nothing short of meteoric. After leading Leicester City to a historic Premier League triumph in 2015-2016, he moved to Chelsea, where he won another league title along with the FA Cup, UEFA Europa League, and UEFA Champions League. His performances in key matches, particularly during Chelsea's 2020-2021 Champions League winning campaign, solidified his status as one of the best midfielders of his generation. And with that alone, people would already start leaning towards Kante. International careers, Wanyama was the skipper for Kenya, but you see now, compared to Kante, because Kante won the World Cup. Anyway, Wanyama was the face of Kenyan football for over a decade, captaining the Harambee Stars and leading them to the 2019 African Cup of Nations (AFCON) after a 15-year absence. However, Kenya's struggles on the international stage limited his opportunities to shine in major tournaments, and that's what we said. Kante, in contrast, was a key figure in France's 2018 World Cup winning team, forming a formidable midfield duo with Paul Pogba, big shout out. His contributions throughout the tournament were instrumental in securing football's most prestigious trophy. This global success places him on a different pedestal compared to Wanyama. And before we continue with this video and comparison between N'golo Kante and Victor Wanyama in the 2016-2017 season, do make sure to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. So 2016-2017, who was better? According to data from analytics company Squawka, Kante outperformed Wanyama in 7 out of 10 key metrics, while the Kenyan midfielder was superior in 3. Wanyama had an edge in aerial duels, winning 50.91% compared to Kante's 40%. His long passing ability was also superior, completing 3.5 long passes per 90 minutes with a 70.91 accuracy rate, while Kante managed only 1.9 long passes per game, at a 55.75 accuracy. And this was also because of how they were also comparing him to Makelele, or the fact that he was redefining the Makelele role. So he was just always making those small passes. And as I mentioned, he was also very critical when it came to those interceptions. Forward passes were nearly identical, with Kante averaging 15.4 per game compared to Wanyama's 15.3. Despite Wanyama's statistical superiority in these areas, Kante's overall influence, ability to dictate play, and relentless pressing gave him the upper hand in shaping Chelsea's title-winning campaign. Kante was awarded the PFA Player of the Year award that season, a testament to his dominance in the midfield. The verdict: who was the better midfielder? While Victor Wanyama was an elite defensive midfielder who put Kenyan football on the global map, N'golo Kante's achievements at both club and international levels place him in a different category. His impact in multiple title-winning campaigns, Champions League triumph, and World Cup victory make him one of the greatest midfielders of his generation. However, in the 2016-17 season, Wanyama was arguably just as crucial for Tottenham as Kante was for Chelsea. His dominance in key metrics, particularly in aerial battles and long passing, demonstrated his importance to Spurs' midfield. While Kante's all-around influence and accolades give him the ultimate edge in career comparison, Wanyama's brilliance during that season should not be overlooked. Both players excelled in their own right, but Kante's unparalleled consistency and trophy-laden career cemented his legacy as the superior midfield overall. So that's it for today's video. The verdict, as per Pulse Sports, is that N'golo Kante was the better midfielder in the 2016-2017 season than Victor Wanyama, although Victor Wanyama was pretty crucial for Tottenham during that season, the 2016-2017 season, as was N'golo Kante for Chelsea. So yes, thank you so much for watching until the end. Do make sure to check out our other social media platforms at Elfabila Football. Do like this video and remember to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. For more on the Let's Talk Kenyan Football podcast, goddamn, do make sure to click the playlist. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.